All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Dave here, Street Dreams Automotive. So check it out. I've been selling cars. It's a new channel, just what YouTube needs, right? Another car channel. So what's going to set mine apart from everybody else's? Fuck would I know? I don't know. One of the major things is that I'm not going to be fixing my cars, man. You know, this channel is really geared towards people that, like myself, have careers or have other things going on and just looking to make some side money with cars. I ended up, one of my good buddies has a repair facility, so he's been handling most of my cars, all my cars, to be honest with you. That being said, it's come time for me to start my own dealership. I know that kind of sounds crazy because it sounds like, well, how could you do it part-time if you have your own dealership? Well, if you own your own business, you can do whatever you want to do, really. Just depends how much you want to be there. But in Florida, you could also do this thing called repping. Repping is basically where you pay another dealer X amount of money and they'll give you auction access and a dealer tag. With that being said, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So to start my own dealership, it's $2,000 a month for rent, plus security, right? So that's $4 grand out of pocket up front, plus the $25,000 surety bond, which I could probably get for about $300, and the insurance, which is about 17 and change, almost $2 grand a year. So all this can come out of pocket. You know, we're looking at, let's just say hypothetically speaking, somewhere in the neighborhood of like, I don't know, $4,700 to start. The other side is the repping. It's $350 a month, $200 a car, and you do get a dealer tag. It's not like one of these online things. It's actually a brick and mortar place. It's a real dealership right up the road. You can go there anytime. You can look at your cars. You could sit there from open to close if you wanted to. This isn't something that you can find online where it's like, oh, send us $1,195 and we'll get you your own dealership in fucking Indiana and all this, and you'll be a wholesaler. Well, here's the thing with that, guys. Once you become a wholesaler, you can go to auctions and buy cars. Now you have to retail them through another dealer in your local area, which means you're still probably going to end up spending about $200, $300, $400, $500 a car. Granted, you have your own dealership. Yes, you do, but you're a wholesaler. There is no reason why you'd want to be a wholesaler. Wholesaling is great when you have really deep pockets. In my opinion, this is all opinion based. So for me, I found a local guy. He happens to be someone I've known of for a while. Good guy. It's $500 deposit, $350 for the first month. I'm at $850. Hands me my tag. I'm ready to go to auctions. Good to go. I buy cars two ways, and usually only two ways. And I'm going to show you guys this. One, I buy them ready to go, frontline ready. You know, we've all done this Craigslist and Facebook thing. We'll go out there and we'll look, and every day it's like a job, right? If you add up all the time we spend looking for cars and going to buy a car, this, that, the next thing, who knows really how much we're making on a car? We never really say that, right? We're like, oh, we sold a car, we made $2 grand. No one cares that it took us 80 hours to make that money between looking, transporting, cleaning, repairing, all this nonsense that goes through with it. So the other way is that, so we'll say those are frontline ready cars. The other way I like to buy cars is with blown engines or transmissions. I just get them repaired, or I'll do a motor swap. Key thing here, guys, if you are looking to do that, don't be a douchebag. Don't be a fucktard. Listen, if you buy a car that's got 120,000 miles on the clock, don't go and buy a 300,000 mile engine. Like, that's just a douchebag thing to do. That's why car dealers have such a bad rep, because of shit like that. They put money in front of morals. Like, you're selling yourself out to fuck somebody else. That's bullshit, all right? Bottom line here is, you buy a car with 120,000 miles, be a fucking man, be a woman, be a fucking adult, be responsible. Find the engine, spend a little bit more that has 120 or less miles, all right? Don't sit here and be like, oh yeah, the car's got 120, and you know the motherfucker's got 300,000 on the motor. You're a douchebag if that's what you're doing. If that's what you're doing, seriously, look in the mirror and ask yourself what kind of human being you are. Anyway, those are the two things I like to do. You're never probably never see me actually pick up a tool to fix a car. I don't want to be a mechanic. There's nothing wrong with being a mechanic. They make great money, believe it or not. It's just not for me. It's not something I want to do. I want to buy cars, send them to the mechanic, get them out. I'll detail a car. I'll detail the shit out of a fucking car. Detail it, take the pictures, write the descriptions, and get them out. My goal is always to sell cars for the lowest. I want to beat my competition every single time. Super competitive. You know, and with that being said, man, let's just have a good time. Like, I love cars. I like to have a good time. I'm just a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have fun with this shit. I do curse a lot. You know, I do. I'm trying to check myself. So there's probably a lot of beep, beep, beep. All that kind of shit. Because I said fuck, tard, whatever the fuck. I don't know. With that being said, though, guys, look, this is just a brief introduction. I decided to become a dealer rep. At the end of the day, I'm going to be a dealer rep. It's $850 out of pocket up front. Get my dealer tag and do what I do. You will pay taxes, all right? If you're going to a reputable company, make sure that, and I know everyone's like, I don't want to pay taxes. Good, don't pay taxes. Deal with Uncle Sam and the IRS when they come knocking. Fuck that. I don't fear many. I fucking fear the IRS. Listen, I'm a 1099 for them, okay? What that means is I spend $3,000 on a car. I sell it for $4,000. I spend $3,000 on a car. I sell it for $4,000. I'm going to get the full $1,000, okay? Out of that $1,000, at the end of the year, I'm going to pay taxes on it. So save your receipts. Save anything that you do. Save the receipt for the car. Because at the end of the year, Uncle Sam only knows that this car dealership just gave you $4,000. You need to show them, hey, look, I paid $3 grand for the car. The profit was only $1,000, not the $4,000. I'm not an accountant. Find your own accountant. Figure out how to do it. But figure it the fuck out. All right? If you're going to a dealership and they don't give a shit about stuff like that, don't deal with them. Chances are they're not doing their taxes correctly either. Which means when their ship goes down, your cars on that lot will be confiscated because they are titled in that dealership's name. If you're going to do the repping thing, research the dealership. The last thing you want to do is have your cars confiscated because some dickhead didn't pay their taxes. If they're not worried about you doing your taxes, they're definitely not worried about them doing their taxes. So remember, keep that in mind. What seems to be like good can really, really have negative repercussions on what you're doing. I'm telling you now, those cars you buy, the cars I buy, they're in someone else's name. They're in another dealership. Good luck trying to get them back when they owe the IRS money. It's not going to happen. That's just a word to the wise, guys. I mean, come on. You know, if I know something, I'm going to let you know something. With that being said, this video is boring as fuck. Let's get out here. Let's see some cars. Let's buy some cars. Stay tuned for, I'm going to have a Copart series because I do happen to love Copart. I'm going to show you guys how I buy from Copart. I'm going to show you why I buy, and what I would sell it for, okay? I'm going to try to have these videos with the Copart series out before the Copart auction. So if you're paying attention, you're watching, and it's something that you want to do, I'll already have everything there for you. It's almost like a blueprint. Go to Copart, buy the car. I'll show you where to get the engine. All you have to do is get your own mechanic. Get your mechanic to put the engine in. Get them to put the transmission in. Turn and burn. That's all it comes down to, man. Just turn and burn them. All right, guys. Listen, hit that bell. You know what it is. I mean, come on. You know what it is. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get notified every time I drop. Just subscribe and hit the bell. God, what's it take? You've been watching YouTube videos. This is probably your 17th YouTube video today. It's only 9 o'clock. All right, guys. Have a good one.